A true warrior dedicates his life to training and upholding the natural laws. All life is sacred, but not guaranteed. A warrior must be ready to sacrifice his own life to save his fellows.
This from a guy who's younger than my calluses.
The way he swung that axe around, I thought he was going to take off my head.
He thought so too. Did you see the look on his face?
I had it under control the whole time. Did you see that fall he took? How he walked away from that, I have no idea.
It was impressive. I couldn't believe he held on to his bow and came up shooting.
We on for tomorrow again? I can't believe how out of practice I am.
What are you talking about? You hit the target 9 out of 10 times.
I was trying to be nice. You guys are the ones who need practice.
Oh, is that a challenge, sir? I'm starving. Let's find something to eat.
I could use some warm honey mead.
To the nectar hut. Did you see the char that arrived yesterday?
I saw. If I had my way, I'd have slaughtered it for its insolence to the firstborn.
We're all the physical manifestations of some element of the dream. We all have a role to play.
If that's true, then that char is the physical manifestation of heartburn.
I swear to Bear, if one more Sylvari asks me if it hurts to grow a beard...
Don't strain yourself. It's probably the same thing I'll do if another one tugs my tail to see if it's attached.
Tomorrow, we go.
No argument. These daisies make me more nervous than a swarm of undead.
There are times, fleeting times, when I envy the soundless.
I know what you mean, but I wouldn't give up my connection to the dream for anything. I felt its emotions so strongly, it nearly knocked me off my feet.
How terrifying for you. What did you do?
I grabbed onto the nearest thing, which turned out to be a Norn. He nearly knocked me off my feet, too.
Good day. I'm here to check on your honey supply. Do you need any more?
I've still got a good supply, but thank you for checking. Can I pour you some nectar? I can't wait to grow old. Can you imagine? Human bodies change so dramatically.
I shall be beautiful when I'm old. I'll be dignified and strong, like they describe the human queen.
Oh, she's very old from what I've heard. Already almost 30.
I'll be back in a couple days.
That's very kind of you. Have a balmy evening.
There she is. Come sit with us.
I knew I'd find you two here.
Where the nectar flows, there the butterfly goes.
How about this one? Curlicue!
Everyone and all things are reflected in the dream of dreams.
No.
Has the bread arrived yet?
Rosemary loaves and some seed muffins. There's more coming later, too.
Go check on the nectar levels, will you?
My pleasure. I'll be back soon.
How's your day unfolding?
It dawned well, but it's growing busier by the moment.
Don't work too hard.
Our cook makes amazing dishes. I think you'll be pleased.
As long as his food and drink are more interesting than his conversation, I'll be happy.
What can I do to help you prepare for tomorrow's meals?
The firstborn have numerous guests, so I appreciate the offer. There are herbs to chop and meat to marinate.
Have the hunters provided you with enough meat?
Yes, they were diligent.
What are we serving?
The firstborn love my rosemary chicken and walnut fenugreek soup. We'll start there.
Then she kissed me, like we've seen humans do. She put her lips on mine. And Then she turned around and kissed someone else. And then someone else.
That Asura looked embarrassed when he caught us watching him.
Everyone and all things are reflected in the dream of dreams. Not everyone, however, is aware that they're visible to others.
I scattered rose petals around the hut and made a special dinner for him. I even brewed a pot of the ginger tea that he loved so well.
How did it go?
Sadly, he doesn't love me so well. He never arrived. Now he's been telling his friends that I've been chasing him like a starving wolf after a sheep.
The cad! What are you going to do?
I'm going to call him to the dueling field and knock the cad right out of him.
The energy in the belladonna blends well with that of a warrior.
I've known many who include her berries in their pod pouches. They say it spurs them on to victory.
So long as they don't confuse them with their breakfast berries.
I respectfully disagree. You cannot rely on information you receive from the dream.
Of course I can. The dream reflects all things.
You assume, my darling, that nothing ever changes.
The firstborn sent them on a quest. They didn't know how long they'd be gone.
Did they say what the quest was?
No, only that it was important to the grove's safety.
Beautiful day to you.
And to you.
Do you ever tire of teaching? Or dream of making your way beyond the grove?
No. I experience greater adventure in the minds of my novices than I could ever find elsewhere. My next class starts shortly. I need to return to my novices.
May their minds find purchase upon the wisdom you share.
I brought you some food.
I'm not hungry. I'm too swollen with sorrow to eat anything. They found his body. They believe it was undead that killed him.
I'm so sorry. Your suffering is breaking my heart. His death was not for naught. He was answering the call and will be remembered as a hero.
But I should have been with him.
The only thing you should do is respond to your own calling. Not everyone has the same destiny.
One of the few things you can count on in this world is diversity.
So true. We are all special flowers.
You might have made a mark in your old life, but in the vigil, you'll have the opportunity to make a real difference.
I brought you some leftover cinnamon bread. I felt your hunger.
What a sensitive fern you are. I hope you have an interesting day.
I could enter warden training as well, and then we could train together.
If the dream calls you to it, then I say yay. If not, then to force it would be disastrous.
They'd put me with elementalist trainees, I suppose. My gifts lie there.
I wonder whether he feels the loss of us, the way I feel the loss of him.
If nothing else, Sweet Pea, I would imagine that he feels your loss of him.
You're like a fawn. So fast.
You snore as loud as a boar.
I do not snore.
Yes, you do.
Look at that. That footprint is enormous. Do you think it belongs to a char?
Either a char or a baby dragon.
I hope it's a baby dragon. They're less frightening.
I think Kaith is lonely without Violin. She smiles less often these days.
Her heart is sore. I know I'd be lost if one of you went away.
Oh, not me. I'd say good riddance.
Ah!
Wait, stop. If you're going to kill me, let me fix my hair. I want to leave a handsome corpse.
It won't matter. The worms will still crawl in and out and in and out. I'm bored. Let's find a traveler and invite them to eat with us.
I saw a human and a Norn. One of them could be entertaining.
You're coming with me to the practice field tomorrow, right?
We'll be there, cheering for our champion.
And we'll toss in a cheer or two for you as well.
Ooh, you're terrible.
No greater glory exists than to defend one's world from the encroachment of evil. The portal to the Mist War is in Lion's Arch. Surely a warrior of your quality knows others who want to fight in the Mist War.
I know plenty who walked through that portal. I know few who remained on this side.
I wonder, would you be willing to make some new friends? No? Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything.
My dream showed me a portal that leads to the Mists. Are you familiar with it?
You're speaking of the Mist Portal in Lion's Arch. It leads to a great war.
How curious. I believe I'm meant to go there and fight. Thank you.